In the heart of the Shadelands, beneath an eldritch-colored aurora, the split city of Yonkoth bustles in the night. A city of warlocks led by the accursed king and protected by none other than fate herself. Many, like our reluctant heroes, travel to the Shadelands in search of powerful patrons to study the arcane arts and to find peaceful refuge. Exterior, Yonkoth, night, establishing. Title card, Yonkoth, the Warlock City. A towering city forest of black spires rakes the sky, impossible to tell where yonder ends and Cathrak begins. The air sizzles arcane. Imps, sprites, fairies, and familiars all abound, roaming the perpetually damp stone of glowing city streets, which reflect the ever-present aurora streaking across the night sky. Evening bells toll. Dong, dong, dong. Exterior, hole in the wall, night. Two adventuring souls dart into a dive bar. Veritas, male, dragonborn, tall, dark, donning a thick leather jacket, brimming weapons, and a bandolier strapped over his shoulder. His scales dance with iridescent rim lighting. And Keisha, female, half-elf, 5'2", slim, dark jet black hair, dressed in a purple and black robe, with dexterity of a ninja warrior and elegance of a fashion runway model. Interior, hole in the wall, later. Red and silver accents flicker against black velvet walls as these two sit at a bar. Keisha pounds her drink.
Wow, 2 bartenders. I like it. Twice as many drinks for me.
You know what they say about pigs who drink too much, hmm?
No. What?
Veritas reaches over and takes Keisha's mug.
They get slaughtered, pig. Refill! And if you've got me something that makes me see 4 bartenders, I'll take it.
Keisha yanks the mug back, indicates for the bartender.
Hey, Drinkmeister, refill, but just for me.
The bartender, Tilrek Shalgren, middle-aged human, male, approaches.
This place could be a little hard on newcomers. Though, if you need somewhere to stay for the night, I do have a back room.
Oh, wow, a back room. That sounds great. Do we have to pay extra for the cockroaches, or are they included?
Look, it's better than sleeping outside, Missy. That I can assure you.
Where's your manners?
Is the room safe?
Tilrek jingles 10 pounds of keys hanging from his waist.
Of course. Oh, for a silver. Even safer if you give me 2.
Our heroes reluctantly hand over coins.
Tilrek Shalgren. Now, I recognize adventurers when they step foot in my bar. As a young fool, I too thought I was immortal, seeking fortune and fame wherever I could. That was until, well, let's just say I am still inclined to help people of your kind, within reason.
You can start by telling us what was in that drink.
Just spice wine, a little cardamom and orange peels.
It's real good.
Cinnamon, melange.
Ooh, fancy.
And something secret.
Really? What's that?
You know, ketchup, mustard, mayonnaise.
Really? Oh.
No, you friggin' idiot. It is a secret family recipe. I'm not gonna tell you.
Bang! All eyes shift. A dashing golden-haired pirate stumbles into the tavern. Domadrid, male, human, long blonde hair and striking iceberg blue eyes, is dressed as one would expect a brazen pirate ship captain should look, as if he wanted everyone to know he was indeed a pirate. He staggers and doubles over in excruciating pain, pulls off his tricorn hat and wipes his sweaty brow. The pirate props himself against the wall and winces. He shakes his head, attention engrossed on an object in hand.
Sir, are you okay?
The buccaneer holds up a golden compass, clocks the room, and points it directly at Keisha and Veritas.
I'm looking for adventurers. I need your help. This was given to me by the Mother of Mirrors, originally owned by Fate, Governess of Yonkoth.
Damodar takes a much-needed load off, drops into a seat next to Keisha. The bartender hands him a mug of ale.
My compass companion says that you two are adventurers, yes?
Keisha points at the compass.
It can tell all that? Let me see it.
See as in look, yes.
What about see as in hold?
No.
Yes.
Keisha and Veritas groan, "Aw," but both lean in for a gander just the same. Damodar then yanks the compass away.
That's enough. I have a proposition. Is this lich? I need to kill him.
Look no further, we will do it.
Don't mind her. Too much cinnamon melange, if you know what I mean. Tell us more.
And it's not just a lich. It's a mad demonic lich.
Keisha rubs her fingers together.
And the compensation for this mad endeavor?
200 gold is in it for the two of you.
And the compass.
You wish. It's one of a kind. I'm sure we can work something out.
Dragon biscuits. I will not work something out. I want the compass.
Veritas leans in toward Keisha.
You can buy your own damn compass. This...
No, I want the fancy magic one.
Tell you what. If I hold your hand and hold the compass in my other hand, that's like holding it, right? Does that work for you?
Keisha stares dumbfounded for a beat.
I mean, yeah, it works if you're a total idiot. Even if I do see two of you, I'm not that stupid.
Time is of the essence. This mad demonic lich. His name is Mord Albtrum. He cursed me.
What did he call you? It can't be that bad. I mean, sticks and stones, right?
No, he didn't curse at me. He put a curse on me.
Oh, my mistake.
Damodar is overcome for a moment by a shadow of pain.
Recently, a valued member of my crew was kidnapped. We, of course, were driven to save him. And we did. Except one tiny, itty-bitty thing.
If it's so itty-bitty, why did you need us?
Okay, it wasn't itty-bitty. Wasn't itty-bitty at all.
You can just say it.
We killed their whole damn coven, all right? There.
He starts banging his fist against the table.
But you got your crewman back? That's good, right?
No, it's horrible. In the process, me, my crew, my ship, all cursed. This compass, it says I have 2 days left to live. We really need your help.
Wow, okay. Well, that sounds rather important. So I have a list of demands.
Demand.
Yeah, a list of demands. First, the cash, obviously, we'll take that. And second, the compass.
We already went through that.
The compass, I want it, and your hat.
I like my hat. Thank you. You know...
Now, I would like your hat.
It does make me look rather dashing. I'm so appreciative you covered it so.
I think the curse affected his hearing.
Will you give the pirate a break? He's about to die.
Don't you see? We have leverage on a freaking pirate. How cool is that?
Look, he's gonna kick the bucket in 2 days. We just bide our time a little, mosey around this here tavern, say, then grab the hat and the compass off his cold dead corpse.
First of all, I'm still here.
Oh, yes.
And if we kill the lich, I won't die. Not sure if you quite understand how all this works.
If he manages to live, I'll buy you a cute tricorn.
I can buy my own damn hat with my own damn stolen money.
Veritas puts his hand out to shake.
What can we say, pirate? You had me at Mad Leech.
The bartender Tilrek approaches.
Did I hear somebody say something about a mad lich?
Yes. Mad, demonic, vampire lich, to be precise. Are you familiar with him?
Unfortunately, I am. He took my one true love, Clarissa, imprisoned her in his foul manner. I would join you on this mission if you would have me. He is a filthy, wretched thing that must be destroyed.
Everyone, this needs to happen. Tonight. Should we survive, I will surrender to you my hat. Okay?
Keisha smiles broadly.
Deal!
Something tells me we are going to need more than just your enthusiasm to defeat a mad, demonic, vampiric lich.
I have a trick up my sleeve.
Is it a magic trick?
An artifact. Perilous power versus the undead. And hopefully vampires. We need to pick it up across town.
Well, you retrieve the perilous artifact. I'll meet you at the Altron Manor upon the witching hour.
Damodred leads Keisha and Veritas over the Black Span Bridge, one of 3 primary bridges linking the 2 sides of the city. The tent-clogged causeway buzzes with townsfolk shopping for exotic wares and culinary delights. Damodred darts between a salt vendor and an incense vendor and over the bridge railing. Keisha and Veritas follow on ropes, over and down. Inner ledge of the underbridge. Black, shadow, and dreary dread seems to be the flavor of the evening. Dark, brooding buildings with haunted windows and satin black doors hide secrets contained within. Veritas elbows Keisha and nods at dark, shambling forms moving beneath the bridge along the ledge.
Your kind of place.
Why are we going here again?
Damodred advances towards a small windowless shop with Magpie's curio carved thickly on the door.
Herein lies a rare trinket, says an acquaintance of mine who deals in really old things. An artifact of perilous power that can help us. I'm not really quite sure how.
Damodred raps 3 times on the door, opens, and enters. Interior, Magpie's curio, main shop, continuous. A bird bell on the door chirps, advertising new visitors. Magpie's curio caters to the bizarre and the weird, floor-to-ceiling packed with eccentric artifacts from various realms, collections of offbeat trinkets and alien statues. Magpie, female half-orc. The proprietor of Magpie's curio sits gliding smoothly on an old wicker rocking chair at the rear of the shop. Most of her severe wrinkled features are hidden behind an ornate rose-encrusted shawl, the covering held tightly on by a druidic crown of horns.
Hello and welcome to Magpies. What can I interest you in?
We are on a quest to slay the Mad Lich Mord. I heard you have an artifact for just such a task.
Blurring motion, Magpie is up and in Damodred's grill in an instant, sniffing.
Who are you? And why would I give you one of my precious artifacts?
Damodred smiles, blue eyes twinkling, his bardic charm turned to 11.
I am Damodred Steele, ship captain from Thalassocracy from the Western Isles. Mord Albtrum is hated the world over, and I'm sure the same here is true in Yon Cath. If I'm successful in my quest, his death will be a good thing for your city.
A momentary wince of cursed pain courses through Damodred. He leans on a ghost table for support, but its insubstantial properties can't support him. He falls, hat flies, releasing a flood of golden locks. He rolls fluidly, grabs his hat, pops back up, and repositions it.
A ship captain, eh? You got the hat, but not the legs, it seems.
Seems I left my land legs on the ship.
Damodred starts to laugh at his own ineptitude. Magpie ain't laughing.
Papers? To prove you are a, ship captain?
I have much gold. Perhaps that will suffice.
Much gold?
Damodred whips out a tiny black satin bag.
My wee bag of holding. Never leave home without it.
From that small bag, he yanks forth a huge sack of coins.
Oh, a dragon horde.
Damodred rattles the bag of booty, underscoring its sizable girth.
Oh, you'll be wanting a much different kind of shop on the premises. Walk this way.
Magpie leads their little troop behind the desk and through a beaded curtain, then up dark, rickety, narrow stairs. They finally emerge in a small armory. Keisha's thievish eyes dart back and forth, the possibilities endless amid the soft glimmer of 1,000 valuable things. Magpie makes her way to a back counter and picks up a dusty, small, gem-covered chest.
This is what you're looking for. I call it a soul stake. My friends and I forged it when we were young.
That must have been a long time ago.
Keisha laughs to herself. Veritas belts her in the gut.
She's like as old as dirt.
Magpie opens the chest, revealing a vampire-slaying stake, gilded in silver and gold.
The heart of this stake is a mechanical horcrux to capture a vampire's soul.
It emits tiny streaks of sunlight along its smooth sides.
You must place the stake in sun for 1 hour each week to keep the captured soul within. Failure to do so would be bad.
She extends the stake to Domodrid, but just as he reaches for it, she quickly nabs it back.
And that'll be 12,000 gold and a favor, a minor favor.
She unravels a prehensile scroll that shifts as if alive.
Sign, pirate captain. Oh, one thing. You wouldn't happen to know anyone in the legal profession, would you?
No.
She thrusts the document in his face.
Excellent. Sign on the dotted line, if you would.
Domodrid quickly surveys the parchment. Satisfied, he signs with a flourish. Captain Domodrid Steele.
Thank you, Magpie. It will be a pleasure and an honor to pay in full.
He dumps the bag, unleashing a torrent of gold coins onto the counter. You never saw a centenarian move so fast as Magpie, who overturns a trash bin to collect the stream of gold as it tumbles forth. Magpie quietly mumbles, counting.
40, 50. That's enough. Well, maybe a little more. Oh, okay, that should about do it.
Payment collected, Magpie hands over the pirate the stake.
All right, you can go now. Bye.
Oh, hold on. Do you have any knowledge of this Mord?
Advice to give us advantage over him.
You got the stake. Do I have to do the job myself?
How does it work? This particular one.
Fine. Shank him with the stake in the chest, hard as best. You're going to want to hold it stationary for about 18 seconds.
18 seconds? That's a long time.
And exact. What if we only hold it for 17 seconds?
18 seconds. No less. About 3 rounds. At that point, it should suck the soul out of Mord and into the Horcrux.
The group stands there, not much else to say.
All right, then. Well, nice to meet you.
Magpie lets loose a hellish orc growl, then an equally loud smoker's cough in their general direction.
Okay, go now. Go.
Leaving.
The group is out of there like Vladimir. Exterior, Albtron Manor, night. It's the witching hour. Our would-be band of vampire slayers approach Albtron Manor. The Victorian villa sits tall and narrow, recently updated to a small cathedral. Its rooftop lies covered in pickets of wrought iron spears. A 15-foot intricate iron fence surrounds the building. Rose gardens. Tilrex steps out of the shadows, wielding a massive sword, the moon aurora glistening off the meaty weapon.
It's been a while since I've had the honor of wielding sunset in battle.
Domodrid pulls up sharply, wincing from the painful curse he still endures.
You're doing a great and noble deed. By slaying Mord, you will free Yonkath from a true menace.
I have a question, my pirate friend. Your curse, it's not, like contagious, is it? Do I need to, I can't find my mask.
I certainly hope not. The pain and suffering is pretty horrible.
Okay. Damn, I must have left it back at the tavern. Mask probably wouldn't do anything anyway, right?
No. Masks save lives. It's a fact.
Keisha sighs in defeat.
Look, we've got the stake. It's going to be awesome.
Okay. What's the plan?
Frontal assault.
What? Hold on. Go through the front door and announce ourselves? You really do work on a ship.
And what?
The four scan the estate for possibilities.
You see those small windows? That's our entry.
You are the rogue.
Keisha scrambles nimbly over the fence. The others follow, but not so nimbly, ripping clothing and lacerating skin and scales while making a terrible racket.
Gods, you are going to wake the dead.
glowing yellow eyes move close. A giant six-legged panther with tentacles slinks out of the shadows, hissing, revealing gruesome set of teeth.
Everyone should get ready to stab some Cthulhu kitty.
The displacer beast lunges. Keisha brandishes her boomerang, flings it. It smacks the cat flush in the eye. Veritas charges the beast, casting branding smite and attacking, striking it in the neck. Domodrid attacks, impacting with his sword. The beast attacks Domodrid, landing squid tentacle spikes to the face. Nasty.
Ooh, looks like I'm gonna get that hat sooner than we thought.
Veritas ducks the creature's foray. Keisha sneak attacks from behind, causing the beast to howl. Domodrid stumbles into a post, driving the spikes further into his face. He howls. Veritas pushes the action, striking the beast savagely again, and casts Tasha's Caustic Brew. The displacer beast recoils, its flesh and bone melting into a liquid, stewy wax. Undeterred from spike and face, Domodrid somehow presses on and casts Vicious Mockery.
You just had to go the mean route, beastie. We could have been friends, buddies, pals. Give you back rubs, get you tripping on catnip, but no. What do? Attack my friends. Shame. Shame on you, pussycat.
The beast whimpers and attempts to slink away.
OMG. You shamed the creature?
And it is working. Nice.
Keisha finishes the cat with a sneak attack, coup de grace, and over-the-top chop to its remaining good eye. The creature falls dead.
Dead kitties aren't much fun.
I feel like that could be the title for a song.
I know, right?
At the same time, above, a dark form appears at a window backlit by a dancing light. Keisha and Domodrid jump behind the displacer beast's corpse. Veritas turtles in place, hiding beneath his dark scales. A number of figures, human, move toward the window for a moment, then retreat. Keisha and Domodrid peek up from behind the beast. Veritas unturtles.
Stick to the plan.
Keisha climbs to the upper window, followed by Domodrid, Veritas, and finally Tilrek, and slide quietly inside. Interior, Albtron Manor, continuous. Boring, nondescript bedroom, nothing to see here. They move to the door and exit to the hallway, continuous. They see stairs leading up to the left and down to the right.
I vote down.
Why?
Where would you put cargo in a boat that should not be in the sun?
In the cargo hold.
Bingo, Captain. Down.
Something catches Keisha's eye. She swivels.
Shit.
6 vampires stand before the stairs, arms crossed.
Where's your boss?
Ah, boys, how convenient. Dinner's come to us for a change. The vampire squad surge. The sound of running feet shakes the floor above, sending dust falling from the ceiling. Our heroes retreat back into a bedroom. Keisha finds a dumbwaiter elevator, empty, and scurries down. Domodrid follows, casts Featherfall, and jumps headfirst. Veritas, feeling much too large for the narrow shaft, casts Featherfall and jumps headlong out the wind-spraying glass. Tilrek goes a dumbwaiter route and plummets. Exterior, Albatron Manor, continuous. Wide, the vampire conclave comes alive with hissing vampires. The sound of commotion, running, and calls to action echo from every corner of the villa. Interior, Albtron Manor, kitchen. Veritas enters the room from a ground floor window to find old decayed corpses stacked in the corner and human bones littering tables. The Dragonborn sniffs, spots a stone stairway opposite himself, makes a beeline for it, and heads down. Dumbwaiter cellar room, moments later. No worse for wear, Keisha, Domodrid, and Tilrek brush off a few minor scratches and bruises from their hurried descent. They gaze above at the rafters, which thrum with the sound of running feet. Then, Veritas enters at a run, now followed closely by a gaggle of vampires.
They are coming.
I'd say they're already here.
Vampires scurry out of the dumbwaiter, giant, fanged cockroaches hissing, hungry for blood. Seeing that they are surrounded, Domodrid casts motivational speech.
This reminds me of the time at sea. Waves crashing around the bow, the stern, the mizzen, the galley, the jib, tiller. Waves all crashing. A giant squid wrapping its tentacles around the bow, the stern, the galley.
What is your point?
The point is I'm still here. We can do this, team.
The vampires surge like a wave upon the shore.
Hey, I'm sorry, friends. I must sit this one out.
With supreme sneak, Keisha steps into shadow, avoiding the onrush. The other three fall beneath the scratching, clawing, biting. On Tilrek, fending off vampires on all sides.
Damn it! I didn't want to have to do this.
His eyes explode green nimbus fire.
Blur, the Black Hand. I call to thee, my patron.
Time stops. Really stops. All the vampires freeze in the midst of what they were doing. Climbing, jumping, thrashing, biting. Our heroes, however, are not time frozen.
Ah, Tillerek, I see you brought friends.
Blurg, 10-foot hulking gray half-orc, materializes, glowing emerald ember eyes, sharp-toothed grin, and a vicious scar digging deep into the left of his face, brow to jaw.
All right. What do you need this time?
This is my patron. Request what you need from him to get us out of this predicament. I shall pay your debt later.
Domodrid bows.
Lurk, we're surrounded by vampires. Rid us of these pesky bloodsuckers, and I'll forever be grateful and proud to assist Tillerek in his debt payment to you. Oh, I love this bartender.
Blurg sighs, then closes his eyes for a beat. Then a beat later, his stomach rumbles, and a beat after that,
Patron's boon bestowed upon us all.
Blurg coughs up green smoke again, and then pukes into hand a glowing green pearl, which he tosses to our pirate.
When time resumes, crush this pearl, and it will free you of this nuisance so that you may retain your blood, if just momentarily.
Montage of Blurg handing out requests. He imbues Veritas' weapon with radiance as Keisha looks on with envy.
I'll take some of that if you don't mind.
Blurg likewise imbues Keisha's boomerang with radiance, which soon drips green goo glow.
It's like the same, but different. Radiance and acid.
Now Veritas looks on with envy.
Hey,
Sucks to be you.
Now I'm going to sit back and enjoy the spectacle.
He snaps his fingers loudly, and the crew are back in action. The vampire horde eke out another millisecond of combat time before Domodrid crushes the green pearl. A horizontal pulse of intense sunlight envelops the room, reducing every vampire into white-hot ash. Then silence. Silence fills the room, the ash slowly floating to the floor. Basement halls, moments later. Domodrid leads the group. Time is running short for him with each step.
This way. I can feel him.
They pick up the pace, running headlong down passageways, past doors, and into a large subchamber. Candles everywhere. The walls literally sweating in oil. Dominating the center of the room, 2 coffins. The largest, also the oldest, covered in many written dialects, primordial, Sylvan, Draconic, and untold others. The smaller coffin, newly constructed of blue sandstone and covered in fine silver lace.
which one?
Domodrid approaches the smaller coffin.
Baby vampire first, obviously.
They brace themselves while Veritas flips off the cover, revealing nothing. Damn. No vampire baby or other. Instead, however, they find a beautiful onyx-handled rapier with inlaid rose designs.
Ooh, treasure. I'm gonna touch it.
Yep, you do that.
Keisha pulls the fine blade from the scabbard, and thorny vines wrap around her hand, piercing her skin.
Ow!
Despite the initial pain, Keisha is unable to let go.
You know, it's not so bad once you get past the initial insufferable pain. And look, I got me a sword now.
More like the sword has you.
Blood drips down her wrists and arm.
This is better than any damn compass. Or stupid head.
You just move on to the next shiny object like it's nothing, don't you?
Yeah. Other coffin.
Keisha moves to the large coffin. This time, they all brace themselves for battle. Keisha flips the larger coffin open. It's empty. They look at each other dumbfounded. Then loud, diabolical laughter, but not from the coffins. The sound soon fills the air, emanating from a door. The companions slink their way to the semi-closed entry and peer into an adjoining chamber. Interior banquet hall continuous. A scene of both death and debauchery. Corpses, some recent, others desiccated, piled high in the corners. Others at near center were a black Gothic 15-foot table illuminated by an elaborate crystal chandelier rests. Two vampires, a lord and lady, sit together at one end of the table surrounded by a smorgasbord of human cadavers. An army of servants stand at attention on the periphery, ready to respond to their master's demands. The Lord, Mord Albtrom, mad, demonic, lich vampire, dressed in blood-soaked raiments and black cloak, finishes off a cup of blood wine, then laughs. The lady of the manor, Clarissa, female half-elf, dressed in a white velvet gown stained in splattered blood, finishes feasting on the exposed neck of a young man. She turns, her undead eyes falling upon Tilrek, who sheds a tear.
Clarissa! That's my Clarissa!
She merely giggles in return, blood dripping from her mouth, then motions to a servant carrying a wine decanter.
Fill glasses for our guests.
It's empty, mistress.
Oh, then we should fill it, shouldn't we?
Yes, mistress.
She stands and shoves a corpse off the table, then pats the now vacant spot, and motioning at the servant.
Oh, would you like to do the honors? No. Okay.
She slits his throat with her index finger, putting the decanter to his neck.
Right now is a very good year.
Be ahead, my dear.
Clarissa tears off a hand and the servant screams. She French kisses him quiet and bites out his tongue, then hands the hand to Mord on our companions, completely and utterly horrified.
Seems like your girl's chosen a different path than you, my friend.
She's been forced, surely.
I think she's gone us to the land of the Deadites. All in, know what I mean?
We can save her, can't we? I mean, we're saving you. There must be a way to save her.
I say we kill the vile lich first and then worry about your girl later, okay?
Domidrid casts Tasha's hideous laughter on Clarissa, who suddenly doubles over in non-stop chuckles.
Hey, Clarissa, what's a vampire's least favorite meal? A steak. She might die of laughter now.
Yeah, could happen.
They all nod in agreement. Mord looks up from the servant's hand he's been feasting on.
Okay, it wasn't that funny. It's like the oldest joke known, a steak. Come on, it's not even spelled the same way.
She topples over, writhing on the ground amongst the corpses, overcome by an extreme case of the cackles, chortles, and chuckles. Just then, Mord stands and gets sideswiped in the face by a boomerang, and Veritas pushes his glowing radiance blade through the vampire's back and out his chest.
What's this? A scratch? Oh, no, more than a scratch.
He sees our hero's attack.
Fools! You attempt to take the life of one who does not live.
Keisha inflicts damage with her new rapier. Her life force is renewed, but Mord retaliates.
Blight! Yes, glorious blights!
Necromantic energy quickly washes over Keisha. Mord laughs at her demise and turns his gaze upon Veritas.
You are most talented, Dragonborn. Perhaps I will keep you with me forever. Would you like that?
After the 7th time I stabbed you in the back, what do you think?
Keisha pokes her head around Mord.
No, you have to tell him no.
Veritas didn't and soon falls under Mord's charm.
No. Destroy your friends. Your former friends. Past, present. Those who look at you funny, give you suspect, give you the stink eye behind your back. Go to the town.
Domodrid casts dissonant whispers at Mord.
Oh Lord, here I have come. I have slain your apprentice, and you shall follow suit. You here in your stronghold, however, we have killed so many of your kin, and you're next.
Whatever the desired effect might have been, Mord's legendary resistance negates it.
Ha! I reject your dissonant whispers, and you are eliminated from this reality show.
Domodrid dramatically plunges the Horcrux stake at Mord, but shamefully misses spectacularly. Mord scoffs and backhands Domodrid, who reverses into a wall.
Take that, wretch, for daring to try to stake me.
Veritas, still under the Elder Vampire's charm, attacks Domodrid.
I'm so sorry.
On the other side of the room, the rogue sneaks up behind Mord, striking him with a rapier, finally pushing it deep into his back, the sword now protruding through his chest. Mord howls in frustration, slowly inching his way off the blade. When in range, he struggles to bite Keisha.
The thirst takes precedence over all. I must quench it. Slake my thirst.
Domodrid gives it a second try, rears back, the stake up high, elbows out. He thrusts. The Horcrux stake hits Mord square in the chest. Domodrid follows up the strike with a suggestion.
Mord, bring it in for a hug, so we can really just get it in there.
I'm staked anyway. I might as well get a hug out of this.
Mord bear hugs Domodrid. It's nice, gentle, but he just can't resist the blood on the pirate captain's face. Mord licks it clean. More distracted, Veritas is able to shake off the charm. Following Magpie's instructions, Domodrid continues to press the stake.
This will not kill you. Your soul will be trapped and preserved. One day, I will release you. Your beautiful tale of redemption fulfilled.
On Tilrek and Clarissa, he now has her tied up, and yet he's hugging her. Why do you ask? Because he loves her. And even if your woman's a vampire, nothing can stop true love. And those who want to love, the power of love, the power of. But even after that wordy explanation of the sarcasm of love, even confined, she's ravenously attempting to bite Tilrek.
I'm sorry.
On Domodrid and Mord.
She seemed to be into it. I don't really know. It clearly isn't working out for you. Maybe we can try a different course of action.
Mord realizes there's no possibility of escape.
No! Let me ask. In this stake I will be trapped in, is it like the inside of a genie's bottle? Do I get a cushy little apartment, giant pillows and such?
Well, Magpie didn't exactly rate the accommodations. I don't know what the mortgage is gonna be like, but how about, before you retire, we take my curse off the table? Yes? You get your cut on the rent.
Well, okay. Because it's you.
Moments later, at count 18, just as Magpie predicted, the stake activates. A conjured wind whips through the room, spins around Mord, and body and soul disappears in the stake. The stake remains suspended in space just for a beat, then falls. Domodrid catches the sizzling stake, bloody darn tootin' hot. On Domodrid, color and health returns to his face as the curse is lifted.
Oh, yes. Yes. Thank you. From me and my crew, we owe all of you a debt of gratitude.
Domodrid and his companions gather close around Tilrek, holding Clarissa's unconscious body.
We have to do something for my love.
Domodrid stashes the stake and pulls out a deck of cards.
I have here the red opera deck of endless possibilities.
He pulls a card and reveals it. The Mother of Mirrors.
I call upon the Mother of Mirrors.
The card floats up, shifting into 3 mirrors, representing 3 possible futures for Clarissa. 1, Clarissa lonely. 2, Clarissa with Tilrek. 3, Clarissa with Tilrek and our heroes.
Clarissa can't choose for herself. It lies upon us.
Well, I, for one, am down for more stabbing.
Please, save her.
Tilrek gently kisses Clarissa's forehead.
I agree. Save her it is.
Domodrid takes the 3rd option, hoping it's the wise choice. Extreme close-up on Clarissa. Her eyes flutter open. She blinks and looks into Tilrek's loving face.
Tilrek?
Fade in. Interior, Horcrux Stake Manor, pocket apartment, now. Horcrux Manor is minuscule by any reckoning with no exits. Simple furnishings give the place a vampire sense of home. A coffin leans against the left wall, a short table in the middle, and a large stone fireplace dominates the right wall. Mord Altrom sits in a tall leather-backed chair next to the fire, his feet up, slowly sipping blood wine from a goblet. Mord mutters quietly to himself. The camera moves closer so to better hear.
Domodrid still. Cassia. Veritas. Tilrek Shalgren. Domodrid still. Cassia. Veritas. Tilrek Shalgren.
On fireplace mantle, voodoo dolls of the 4 companions sit on the mantle with pins sticking out of them. Fade out.